All right. There's only one more game left for Wild Card Weekend, the finale. Hey, what's up, good people? I'm QC. Welcome to a brand new Talking and Grubbing live stream. How's everybody doing tonight? Hope everybody's doing good. I'm doing good. And like I said, tonight it's the Wild Card Weekend finale. And we've got one of the best matchups here at Wild Card Weekend between the Houston Texans and the Pittsburgh Steelers. My dude Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. What's up, man? You said happy Monday. Hello, everyone. You can join me. Y'all check out his channel on YouTube. Now, the winner of this game moves on to play the New England Patriots in New England next week. Next Sunday, excuse me. Yep, one team will move on, one team will go home. And this is a great matchup. You got two great defenses going at it. For the Texans, you got cats like Danielle Hunter, Will Anderson, Derek Stingley. On the flip side, for the Steelers, you got dudes like TJ Watt, Alex Highsmith, Cam Hayward, Joey Porter Jr. So you definitely got some dynamic players on both defenses. You got pretty good quarterbacks on both sides. You got the veteran Aaron Rodgers, who's definitely used to playing this time of year for over a decade. Also, CJ Stroud, who's definitely been doing his thing. The Texans, they definitely come in hot after a terrible start. They went on a massive run, ended up finishing as winners of 9 in a row, heading into the playoffs. They were in the AFC South race all the way to the end of the season. But of course, the Jaguars ended up capturing the AFC South. And this Texas team has been marked as a team nobody wants to play in the playoffs. Now, the Steelers, they definitely had their stumbles down the stretch, but they ended up outlasting the Baltimore Ravens in the season finale on Sunday Night Football to capture the AFC North for the first time since 2020. They're also looking to end a playoff losing streak as they haven't won a playoff game in about 10 years. So they definitely want to put it into that tonight. Texas, they're trying to go to the divisional round for the fourth straight year. I want to know who you got tonight in this wild card finale. Do you think the Steelers finally end that playoff game losing streak, or will the Texans keep that losing streak going? Right, got myself some shells and beef here. I'm about to grub on. All right, we're getting closer to kickoff. Excuse me. Make sure y'all hit the like button. All right, the divisional round is almost set. Bills and Broncos, 49ers and Seahawks, they play Saturday. Rams and Bears, Patriots, and the winner of this game tonight, they play Sunday. Excuse me. So we're definitely going to find out who the Patriots are playing after tonight. In this matchup. All right. Now, we've been talking about defense here in this matchup, but it's really going to come down to offense. That's where it's going to come down to. C-Dog, what's up, man? How you doing? Rubbing on some shells and beef here. Thanks for joining me. Who you got in this game tonight? Let me know in the chat. Now, as I was saying, it's really going to come down to offense. Which offense can execute the ball? Also, which offense can protect the ball? Which team's run game gets going? Which, excuse me, whichever team can engineer drives and also win the time of possession will definitely win this game tonight. I know we got two great defenses here on display in this wild card matchup, but it's really going to come down to offense. Yep, it's really going to come down to offense. And also, which defense can win the turnover battle? Okay, C Dog, you say you got the Steelers. Are you a Steelers fan by any chance? I'm going with the Texans. I've been pretty solid on my picks so far. Only game I got wrong was Packers and Bears. I picked the Packers. But other than that, I've done good on my picks for wild card weekend. You're a Vikings fan. You saying I love to see a Texas win, but I don't see it happen tonight. Why you feel the Texans won't win tonight? Just asking out of curiosity. But yep, I did pick Rams, Bills, 49ers, and Patriots. Excuse me. All right. All right. Just had to get some things together. See, dog, you said Rogers' experience in the playoffs versus Stroud, as you said, is gonna come down. But I mean, Stroud has some playoff experience too. It's not like this is like his first or second playoff appearance. I mean, the last few years he has gotten the Texans to the divisional round. But I also get what you're saying about Rogers' experience may play a factor. All right, we're a few minutes away from kickoff. All right, here we go. The wild card weekend finale. Wild card weekend is always wild. Excuse me. All right. Acrisure Stadium is loud. course, they got those doggone terrible towels waving. All right. Steelers ball to start. Did the Texans win the toss and deferred until the second half? Or did the Steelers win the toss and decide to receive? All right, so it's first down for the Steelers at their own 25. All right, they get it to Warren. He's close to the first down. Let's see, will they get? Did they give him enough for the first? Looks like they did. First down. Excuse me. Yep, first down Steelers. Ball snap. Rodgers gets it out quickly to Gainwell for the first down. No, that's Metcalf. My bad. And this is Metcalf's first game back after serving a two game suspension after he got into an altercation with a fan, Detroit Lions fan in Detroit a couple weeks ago. First down for the Steelers. All right. They hand it off to looked like it was Warren again, but he only got a yard. 2nd and 9 for the Steelers. All right, they hand the ball off again to Warren. He gets about 3 yards. It'll be third down. Well, no, he gets 2 yards. My bad. 3rd and 7 for the Steelers. It's a big third down here. Oh, wow. And there's a Texans player that's hurt. That's Reed. As the medical staff for the Texans is checking in on him. Hope he's all right. He's going to go into the blue tent to get checked on. So they're going to bring in Bryant. Man, D'Amico Ryans definitely deserves a lot of consideration. He has definitely got to be a top 3 candidate for Coach of the Year. After the turnaround he led the Texans on when they were, 3 and 5? All right, 3rd and 7 for the Steelers. Rodgers throws, and the pass is incomplete. way over the head of Gainwell, my bad. And the Steelers will have to punt. All right, the ball's punted away. Fair catch right at the 10-yard line. That's where C.J. Stroud and the Texans offense will get their first crack at it of the night. But yeah, what DeMeco Ryans has done hasn't been short of remarkable. But he also has some heavy competition with Ben Johnson, the head coach of the Bears, and Mike Vrabel, the head coach of the Patriots. Both of them have done a great job leading to some amazing turnaround with both of those teams after having bad records last year. All right, I'm going to take a quick timeout. I'll be right back, so don't go. All right, I'm back, good people. First down for the Texans at their own 10. Stroud hands it off to Marks. He's going to get about 3 or 4 yards. Second down. Oh, no, he got 5 yards. My apologies. Second and 5 for the Texans. Stroud throws. Pass is broken up. And Collins a little bit shaking up there. Joey Porter Jr. with the knockaway. Oh, luckily that ball was not intercepted. That could have led to a pick six. Oh, now Collins has to go to the blue tent to be checked out. 3rd and 5 for the Texans. Ball snap. Stroud throws deep down the field, and the pass is caught. Wow, hell of a catch right there. First down, Texans. And that was Christian Kirk with the catch. Wow. Man, that was a hell of a catch. And some pretty good protection right there by the Texans O-line. And they're already deep into Steelers territory. They give it to Marks again. And Marks will get a yard or two. Oh, no, that's Nick Chubb. My bad. Veteran running back. Who's no stranger to playing the Steelers in the playoffs as he was a part of my Browns in 2020 and went into Pittsburgh, got the win on Wild Weekend. Right, 2nd and 8 for the Texans. They hand it off to Chubb again. He gets 2 more yards, about another yard or two. No, that's Marks this time. My apologies. Gives another 2 yards as Cam Hayward immediately comes through and wraps him up like a Christmas gift. All right, 3rd and 6 for the Texans. Uh-oh. Looks like the Texans are going to get either they took a timeout or they're going to get hit with a delay of game penalty. Okay, timeout was called before the play clock expired. So it's going to be 3rd and 6 out of the timeout. Let's see what the Texans do. See if they can move the chains. Or will the Steelers force a 3 and out? All right, 3rd and 6 for the Texans. Uh-oh. Looks like there's a false start on Houston. And it is. So now it's going to be 3rd and 13. They get Brown for the false start. No, my bad. 3rd and 11. 3rd and 11. 3rd and 11 for the Texans. Oh, wow. Stroud was facing all kind of pressure. Pass is incomplete, and the Texans will punt. That penalty really, really messed up their drive as Queen came through with all kinds of pressure. Wow, Queen almost had the sack. Okay, veteran punter Tommy Townsend is going to punt it away. Austin was going to return, went out of bounds right at the, looks like 25-yard line. That's where the Steelers are going to start. So it's scoreless here in the first quarter. I'm going to take a quick timeout. I'll be right back, so don't go away. All right, I'm back, good people. Texans get hit with a pass interference penalty. Automatic first down for Steelers. All right. They hand it off to Warren. No, to Gainwell. He gets a nice run. He gets 6 yards. 2nd and 4 for the Steelers. Reed still in the medical tent. All right. Gainwell gets it again. He gets the first down as he gets about 5 yards on the carry. All right, first down. Rodgers throws deep, way too high. Second down. As he tried to hit Smith in the corner. All right, we're at the midway point of the first quarter. Rodgers throws, pass. Well, he just throws it out of bounds. 3rd and 10 for the Steelers. Third and 10. Rodgers throws, passes caught, but short of the first down. That was Valdez-Scantling with the catch. All right, they bring it on Boswell to attempt the field goal for about 20-something yards. Well, 32 yards, my bad, to put the Steelers on the board. Ball snap, kick on the way, and it is good. So the Steelers are on the board. They lead 3-0. All right, we're going to take a quick pause. I'll be right back, so don't go All right, I'm back, good people. Had some technical difficulties on my end. Third down for the Steelers. Wow, Metcalf had it right in his hands and he dropped it on the slant route. All right, third down for the Steelers. Rodgers throws to Freiermuth. He catches it. But short of the first down, the Steelers will punt. Valdez Scantling. My apologies. All right, there's the punt. Luckily, Texas were able to get the fair catch. Otherwise, they would be starting a lot deeper in their own end zone than they are. Well, than they would have. My bad. It's been 8 years since the Steelers haven't had a playoff win, not 10. Wow, they've lost 6 straight playoff games. All right. Stroud throws a little bubble screen there. That's to Kirk. Gets about a good 7 yards. Well, 8 yards, second down. All right, that's the end of the first quarter. Steelers with a 3-0 lead after one. I'm going to take a quick commercial break. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back, good people. First down, Texans. Stroud throws. Pass is incomplete. Second down for the Texans as Stroud tried to hit Schultz in the corner. All right. Stroud throws, passes caught. That's Collins, his first catch of the game. First down, Texans. All right, they get it to Marks. He gets a good run of about 7 or 8 yards. Well, 6 yards, excuse me. Right, they go to Marks again. And it looks like he'll just get back to the line of scrimmage. So it's 3rd and 3 for the Texans. Ball snap. Stroud throws. Pass is, looks like it's caught. Yep, first down. As Schultz comes up with the catch. And the Texans move the chains. That was good control there by Schultz without making sure the ball doesn't hit the ground. All right, they get it to Marks. Marks with a good run there of about 8 yards. Second down. All right. Chubb in the game on 2nd and 1. And Chubb gets the first down. As the Steelers are definitely familiar with Nick Chubb playing for the Browns. All right, first down, Texans. They go to Chubb. Gets a nice run there. It's going to be second down. As he got 6 yards on the carry, 2nd and 4. Oh, wow. Marks with a nice run. First down and a lot more. And the Texans are in the red zone. All right, they give it to Marks again. He gets another nice run of about 7 or 8 yards, 2nd down. Excuse me. Excuse me. Uh-oh. Oh, Marks is down. And the Texans medical staff is taking a look at him. Hope he's all right, but the Texans are driving, looking to take the lead or at least tie the game. I'm going to take a quick timeout. I'll be right back, so don't go away, good people. All right, I'm back, good people. Stroud rolls to his right, finds Kirk, and he takes it in for the touchdown, and the Texans go in front. Fairburn is on for the extra point. And it is good. So the Texans lead 7-3. They took about 11 minutes off of that drive. Well, they had the ball for 11 minutes on that drive. So the Texans are 4 here, the midway point in the second quarter here in Pittsburgh. I'm going to take a quick pause. All right, I'm back, good people. Wow, they hit the Steelers with intentional grounding. Well, they hit Aaron Rodgers with intentional grounding. So now it's third down. as he was trying to escape from Hunter. Yeah, Rodgers way outside the tackle box, and there is no receiver in his sight. So it's third and very long for the Steelers. 3rd and 21. All right. Rodgers finds Gainwell, but he's well short of the first down. And the Steelers will punt. They trail 7-3 here, midway point of the second quarter. All right, there's the punt. And it's going to take a bounce right at the 20. So let's see what the do here. See if they can find a way to get another score before the half as they lead by 4. I'm going to take a pause. All right, I'm back, good people. Steelers with the ball. They pitch it to Gainwell. He'll lose about a couple of yards, 2nd and 2. Excuse me. Wow, Rodgers hits Gainwell again. He's tripped up. Loses another 2 yards, 3rd and 14. Wow, the Steelers so far are 0 for 4 on 3rd down. Ball snap. Rodgers throws to Gainwell. He catches it, but he's short of the 1st down. 4th and 2. Okay, they're going to go for it. And Rodgers finds, looks like Miller, and it's 1st and goal for the Steelers as they're trying to regain the lead here. All right, pass it. They give it to Warren. Warren doesn't have anywhere to go. 2nd and goal. Okay, Rodgers gets pressured, has to throw it away. 3rd and goal. But wait a minute, it's a flag. Excuse me. As the Steelers got hit with an eligible man downfield. So now it's 3rd and goal. Wow, and Rodgers gets sacked. So the Steelers have to settle for a field goal. We're at the 2-minute warning. All right, I'm going to take a quick pause. I'll be right back, so don't go away. All right, I'm back, good people. Boswell knocks the field goal through to make it a 1-point game. So now 7-6 Texans. They're about to get the ball back. Wow, the Texans with 169 yards of total offense, while the Steelers only have 94 total yards of offense here in this first half. Boswell is about to kick it away. Boswell kicks it away. Noel returns it. He gets stopped right at the 19, 20-yard line. Oh, yeah, the national championship next Monday, Miami and Indiana. That's going to be a pretty good one. All right, they get it to Marks. He'll give about maybe a good 3 or 4 yards. Second down. Second and 6. Stroud throws. Pass is caught by Kirk. He's a little short of the first down. Clock stops at 107. As he gets 5 yards on the catch. Ooh, excuse me. Steelers call timeout. All right. Stroud keeps it and gets the first down and a little more. Well, no, Marks. No, my bad, not Marks. But still, the Texans get the first down on the QB sneak. Okay, clock's ticking, 45 seconds left. Stroud finds Schultz. He makes the catch. Now second down. They're at least trying to get in the field goal range. Second and 5 for the Texans. All right, they call timeout with 41 seconds left, leading by 1. I'm going to take a quick timeout. I'll be right All right, I'm back, good people. Stroud throws a pass. Pass is incomplete. Got an injured Steelers player on the field. Hope he's all right. That is the safety Chuck Clark. All right, 3rd and 5 for the Texans. Texans are 6-7 on 3rd down. Meanwhile, the Steelers are 0 for 6 on third down here in this first half. Excuse me. 3rd and 5 Texans. Ball snap. Stroud throws. Pass is caught by Kirk for the first. First down Texans. And the Texans will take their final timeout. Steelers have one more timeout remaining. All right, first down, Stroud takes off. Oh, pass. Incomplete. Right, went a little over Collins's head. Excuse me. Yeah, just a little over Collins's head. Second down, Texans. Ball snap. Pass is caught by Wilson, but he takes a shot from Wilson. Gives the Texas receiver a shot. Took a nasty hit there. Yeah, Marks took a nasty hit right there from Wilson. Excuse me. So it's now 3rd and 10. Big third down here. Stroud throws. Pass is incomplete. Oh no. Pass was caught, but short of the first down. And they will punt. Excuse me. All right, takes a friendly bounce right at the about 11-yard line. And that'll do it. Houston will get the second half kickoff. As they're sitting here with a 7-6 lead, I'm going to take a timeout. I'll be right back, so don't All right, I'm back here, good people. Third quarter. Steelers with the ball. Okay. Jonnu Smith gets hit with a false start penalty. It's first and 15 Steelers. Wow, pass is caught. And Petrie, hope I said his name right. If I didn't, I apologize. Immediately stuffs Austin like a Christmas turkey. All right, second and 15 for the Steelers. Roger throws, pass is caught by Austin, third down. Wow, it looks like that helmet is a little too big for his head. I'm not saying it to be funny, but it just looks like that's not fitting his head right now. Oh wow, 39 for the Steelers. Ball snap. Rodgers goes deep. Pass is caught by Metcalf for the first down. All right, they get it to Gainwell, and he's going to lose about a couple of yards. Second down. Second and 12 for the Steelers. Uh-oh. Rodgers escapes, throws, passes, almost picked off. Third and 12 for the Steelers. All right, third and 12. The Steelers are 1 for 7 on third down. Rodgers throws deep, passes incomplete. So he tried to hit Austin down the field. Oops. Brother, to you, what's up, man? How you doing? Happy New Year. How you been? You said Steeler Nation all day, baby. Terrible towels. Let's go. Well, right now, those terrible towels are not helping the Steelers, man. Hey, the Steelers will punt. Waitman punts it. Noel back to return. Noel with the fair catch. And they stop him right at the 30-yard line. Said just came up here to show support. So what's happening? Well, I greatly appreciate it. Happy New Year to you, by the way. All right, midway through, well, getting late to the third. Texans holding on to the 1-point lead. Said Happy New Year, so thanks. He said been sick, slowly getting back into it. Yeah, I was sick too. Yeah, I was definitely sick. Seems like something going around. So what do you think of your Steelers so far in this game? All right, so let's see what the Texans can do here. Winner of this game goes on to play the Patriots this weekend. All right, Stroud throws, catches made. It's going to be 2nd and 5. It's definitely been a defensive battle here so far. They get to Marks, he'll get a couple yards, but wait a minute, there's a flag. Let's see who the dirty yellow laundry is on. Okay, and they get the Texans for a legal shift. That's on the tight end, Schultz. The Texans should be up in this game, but they keep turning the ball over. All right, 2nd and 10 for the Texans. Ball snap. Stroud keeps it. Luckily, he'll just get back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down. Brother man, you said I hate Rodgers as my quarterback this year since all the drama he caused before he signed. But oh well, Steelers doing okay and good. Just gotta capitalize on turnovers, which isn't happening yet. Close game, So at least the score isn't too bad. He said, guess you root for the Texans since you hate my Steelers. Ha ha. Yeah, I'm going for the Texans. All right. Pass is thrown. Well, pass thrown by Stroud to Collins, and the pass is incomplete. Townsend on the punt. Austin back to return. Austin makes the catch. He stopped right at the about 24, 25-yard line. So Steelers with the ball. We've got a 1-point game here late third quarter. You said, quick question. Thinking about getting merch from you. So are the shirts all cotton or mixed with? Yeah, they're cotton. Matter of fact, hold on. Let me check just to be sure. McCormick was able to recover, but they're going to lose a few yards, and the Steelers will have to punt it away. But, man, I still appreciate you coming on, man. Say you can't hear. How about now? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? I know I don't have my mic muted. Tell me, can you hear me? Can't hear you. But when you came back, I couldn't. So, okay, well, you say you wanted to send super chats. Right now, I'm not monetized on YouTube. The only way you can, but I do accept donations. I accept them through PayPal. They're giving me the thumbs up. So let me show you my PayPal email address. I'm in the process of working on some other streams of how people can donate as well. But right now, I can take donations through PayPal. And that's my PayPal email address, talkingandgrubbing@gmail.com. All right, so Texas with the ball, leading by 1. Looks like they're going to have some good field position. Dang, nabbit. Come on, check. Said, did you say anything about the clothing fabric? Oh, yeah, I think it's a bit. I think some of it's cotton, some of it's polyester. He said, okay, thanks. I had some shells and beef. Wow, Collins had it but couldn't hold on as Joey Porter Jr. knocks it away. This is what, second or third knockaway of the game. He has just been a ball hawk. We got a minute 25 left to go here in the third. Oh, Collins is going to be taken off of the field and going to the blue tent to get looked at. Ooh. Took a rough landing on his head there. Oh, wow. Stroud tried to run it, but he immediately falls. Oh, wow. That was a bad snap right there. Luckily, that was not a turn. That didn't lead to a turnover because that would have been disastrous. It's been a lot of bad snaps in this game by the Texans. All right, 3rd and 15. Stroud's going to go deep down the field. Pass is caught by Kirk for the first down. Big 3rd down conversion right there for the Texans. So I've been eating rough and drinking tea except had pizza. Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm just getting over a cold myself. I appreciate that, brother, man. Thank you. Appreciate the support. I haven't really been wanting to get like I wanted to. I do want to go on vacation at some point within the next few months. Said Steelers defense is playing good, but offense is lacking. That's true. The Steelers defense has definitely kept them in this game. But the offense, they haven't been able to stay on the field long enough to sustain drives. Rodgers, he's overthrowing receivers. Also, the running game hasn't really got going either. But we got 15 minutes left here in this game. Let's see who will move on to play New England in the divisional round. And let's see who will be going to Cancun for the offseason. Brother Meg, you said better capitalize before it's too late, damn it. We'll definitely see. I said it can't. When I got on here to do this live, it was going to come down to the offenses. Which offense can sustain drives? Which offenses can find ways to score? And also, which offense can win the time of possession? We're about to see. We are definitely about to see. Showing the Patriots, well, showing all the teams that advanced to the divisional round last night during the wild card game between the Chargers and Patriots. Williams accidentally gave Vrabel a little headbutt with his helmet as he tried to kiss him. All right, they give it to Marks. He gets a few yards, but wait a minute, there's a flag. And they're going to get the Texans for holding. That's on Howard. Brother, man, you said at least it's only a 1-point game. You said time of possession is useless if they don't score. But I understand we allowed only one touchdown, so please do not let that be the reason we lose. Yeah, I get it. I get it that time of possession may not if they don't score, but it can go a long way also by keeping the other offense off the field. All right, they hand it off to Marks. Oh, wow, they're carting a Texans player off the field. That's Nico Collins. Oh, man, I hope he's all right. Because save the Texans hold on and win in advance, they really going to need him against the Patriots. And, yeah, it looks like he took a concussion. Wow. 2nd and 13. Stroud gets it to Kirk. He gets a few yards. It's going to be 3rd and a little manageable for the Texans. 3rd and 6 as he gets 7 yards on the catch. Man, that's horrible. That's horrible to see him go out like that. Definitely hope he's all right. All right, 3rd and 6 for the Texans. Ball snap. Stroud throws down the field. Pass is incomplete. As he tried to hit Higgins. All right, it's going to be a 51-yard field goal attempt by Fairburn. Definitely got to make it here because if you don't, the Steelers will have position. Ball snap, kick on the way, down the middle, and good. Big kick right there by Fairburn. Now it's 10-6 Texans. Brother, man, you said Nicholas might be injured again. Wow. Say he just returned from an injury. Yeah, he's out again. Said, come on, Steelers, damn it, get them. But yeah, it looks like he suffered a concussion. Definitely hope he's all right. Definitely hope Collins is all right. We don't want to see a player go down like that. Said down only 4 points so we can still win. They got to find a way to sustain drives and stay on the field. right. Okay, Steelers with the ball. First down. Excuse me. At the 45-yard line. Rodgers, pressure, throws, passes, tipped up, and caught. No. Pass is incomplete as he tried to hit Austin down the field. Second down. All right, sorry about that. Had a technical difficulty with the webcam. Yep, ball did hit the ground. So, all right. They tried to get it to Gainwell. He's immediately brought down for a loss of 2. So now it's 3rd and long for the Steelers. All right, 3rd and 12. Uh-oh, Rodgers is brought down. Wait a minute, ball came out. Uh-oh, scoop. And looks like it's going to be a scoop and score. And it is. Wow. A scoop and score by the Texans on the sack fumble. Wow. Wow. Okay, let's see. Well, they're going to review it to make sure that it was a clean strip sack, recovery, and touchdown. Will Anderson. Big Will. And I don't think there was no whistle. If there was no whistle, then yep. So the call stands. Fairburn with the extra point, and it is good. 17-6 Texans. Thanks to Will Anderson on the scoop and score. Wow. So the Texas defense comes up with a score. All right, my apologies for that. Had a technical difficulty. My apologies. Brother man to you, man. Sorry about that. Had a little technical issue. Said Cam is banged up as well. So we gotta make it count coming down the wire. Said damn it, too close and still messing up. Said sorry ass Steelers. Said sorry ass Steelers. Damn, damn, damn. Later, yo. Said peace, yo. Thanks, brother man, to you. Thanks for coming through, man. Greatly appreciate it. Definitely hope you be with me for the next live for the divisional round. All right, they get the Texans for having too many men on the field. But wow, that was a hell of a play by Will Anderson to get the sack fumble on Rodgers and take it back for the TD. All right, first down Steelers. They trail by 11. Rodgers tries to keep it himself, but he is immediately brought down. And that is Autry that brings him down. All right. So, yep, Rodgers gets gets sacked. Second and 13 for the Steelers. Ball snap. Rodgers steps out of bounds. Pass is incomplete. Over the head of Metcalf. Third down. All right, third and 13. All right, Rodgers gets the ball batted down. And the Texas defense is celebrating Audrey with the knockdown. They are definitely celebrating. They can definitely feel. They can definitely feel it. They can definitely feel a trip to New England is on the horizon. All right. Steelers punt. Fair catch. Right at the 10 or 11 yard line. Texas with the ball. They lead by 11. I'm going to take a quick timeout. I'll be right back, so don't go away. All right, I'm back, good people. All right, it's third down for the Texans as they just handed it off to Chubb. He gets a few yards. All right, third down. Pass is caught by Kirk. First down and a lot more. Gain about 30 plus yards deep into Steelers territory. Right, they stick with the ground game. Get it to Chubb here. No, I mean Marks. My bad. He gets 2 yards. Texans are already are close. Well, getting closer to field goal range. Wow, Marks with 99 rushing yards here tonight. All right, they get it to Chubb. Gets a nice run there. Gets about 4 or 5 yards. It's third down, 3rd and 3. Excuse me. Wow, the Texans with 381 total yards, while the Steelers only have 149 total yards. 3rd and 3. Oh, wow. Big run right there by, is that Marks? But wait a minute, that's Chubb. He gets the first down. And it's on the Steelers, but the Texans declined the penalty. First down, Texans. Oh, wow. They hand it off to Chubb. He slips. He's going to lose a yard. Come on, Chubb, man. 2nd and 11. Second and 11 for the Texans. They get it to Chubb again. Chubb gets a good run of about 6 yards. It's going to be third down, but wait a minute. There's another flag. Oh, wow. They get Herbig for the face mask. Automatic first down for the Texans. So now it's 1st and goal for Houston. And they can really put this game away with a touchdown. Okay, wait a minute. There's a flag. Whew, excuse me. Texans get hit with a false start penalty. So it's 1st and goal from about the 12-yard line. Oh, wow. Marks takes it all the way to the end zone for the touchdown. And puts the exclamation point on this dominating performance by the Texans. And that will pretty much do it. They can definitely run all the way to the divisional round on that. Man, it's crazy. This wild card weekend, most of the games have been won by the road team. The Rams, the Bills, the 49ers, and now the Texans. Fairburn knocks the extra point through, 24-6. Texans with 3:38 left to go here in this 4th quarter. Wow, and Marks bounced off a few tackles to get into that end zone. Rodgers is stunned. The whole Steeler Nation crowd is stunned. Wow, he's the first rookie with 100-plus rushing yards in a playoff game since Cam Akers did it for the Rams back in 2021, which, of course, the Rams went on to win the Super Bowl. Wow. Pat Austin catches it. He stopped right at the 29-yard line. And I think this might be Aaron Rodgers' final game in the NFL, in my opinion. I could be wrong. First down, Steelers. Pass is batted down. Aaron Rodgers throws to Gainwell. Gainwell can't haul it in. So now it's 3rd and 10 for the Steelers. And you got I think this is 4 down territory at this point. Wow, TJ Watt will go 0-5 in the playoffs. That's crazy. And the Steelers will lose their 7th playoff game in a row under Mike Tomlin. So now it'll be 9 seasons without a playoff win. Rodgers finds Gainwell. He gets about a good 4 or 5 yards. It's going to be 4th down. Rodgers throws. Pass is intercepted. Oh, they're running it back. Oh, still going in the end zone. Touchdown. Wow, pick 6. Wow, pick 6 right there by the Texans. And that'll definitely do it. Man, this Texans defense has been ferocious. That was Bullock with the pick 6 as he returned it for 51 yards. That man would not be denied. And the Steelers fans have headed for the exits. As the Texans have 2 defensive touchdowns in this game. And wow, this will be the Texans' first ever playoff road win in franchise history. All right, extra point is no good by Fairburn as it was blocked. But it doesn't matter at this point as the Texans are in cruise control here. And they have turned in a very dominant performance, especially the Texans defense. All right, we're at the 2-minute warning, and it's been all Texans. They lead 30-6. I'm going to take a quick timeout. I'll be right back, so don't go. All right, I'm back, good people. 4th and 2 for the Steelers. Rodgers' night is over. All right, pass is thrown to Austin. First down. Mason Rudolph is in the game. Ready to give it to Warren. He gets the first down. Excuse me. All right. We'll have the division schedule in a little bit. The times we know that Bills, Broncos, 49ers, Seahawks, they're playing Saturday, while Patriots, Texans, Rams, and Bears, they're playing Sunday. And that's going to do it. The Texans go into Pittsburgh, dominate the Steelers, and get a major road win. And they're going to play the Patriots in the divisional round in New England Sunday. And the Steelers season comes to an end. We don't know. This may be Rodgers' last game in the NFL. This may be the last game Mike Tomlin has coached in Pittsburgh. We'll definitely have to see. But with Mike Tomlin, he definitely won't be out of work for long, whether it's to coach another team or maybe just be on TV for a little bit. He will definitely get his offers he'll definitely get offers whichever he decides to do, whichever field he decides to go into. He will get a ton of offers. In my opinion, I think this may be the last game that Aaron Rodgers has played in the NFL. I got my issues with Aaron Rodgers on a few things, but hey, he's going to go down as one of the all-time greats, a future first ballot Hall of Famer. He has the accolades and accomplishments to back all that up. So when his name is called for Ken, he's definitely going to be in this ballot. This has been a fun wild card weekend to cover. Glad to had a chance to do all these live shows for wild card weekend. We had some amazing comebacks. We've had some close ones. And we've had some dominant performances by some great defenses. Wait to see what's in store in the divisional round, this weekend. We got some great matchups. And definitely can't wait to be live for them. I'll be live with y'all Saturday for the divisional round. Like I said, the schedule should be coming out within the next hour or so for the divisional round. Can't wait to see that. I greatly appreciate all you tuning in to the live, whether you watched on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, or Rumble. Just appreciate all you taking time out your night to hang out with me for a while. Can't wait to do this again. More than likely, I'll probably be live tomorrow with a live nightly date digital show. So I'll be live for that at 8 o'clock. So until then, y'all have a good one. Love y'all to life. Salute. Y'all be safe. Enjoy the rest of your night and enjoy your day. I'm out. See y'all tomorrow.